Ukrainian President Zelensky went to Washington this week hoping for a big thing, Tomahawk missiles from the US to hit deep inside the Russia. But he came back empty-handed. Zelensky wanted the long-range cruise missiles to strike Russian oil and energy hubs, a move he believed could cripple Moscow's war economy. But President Donald Trump had other plans. During their White House lunch meeting, Trump said, "We hope to settle this war without thinking about Tomahawks. Those are weapons America needs." But now Trump has revealed the real reason for not providing Tomahawk missiles to Ukraine. Listen in.
The problem with the Tomahawk that a lot of people don't know, it'll take a minimum of 6 months, usually a year, to learn how to use them. They're highly complex. So the only way a Tomahawk is going to be shot is if we shot it, and we're not going to do that. But there is a tremendous learning curve with the Tomahawk. It's a very powerful weapon, very accurate weapon, and maybe that's what makes it so complex. But it will take a year. It takes a year of intense training to learn how to use it. And we know how to use it, and we're not going to be teaching other people. It's too far out into the future. I think that they'll certainly have an impact. They're massive sanctions. It's sanctions on oil. The two biggest oil companies, among the biggest in the world, but they're Russian. They do a lot of oil. And hopefully it'll push, hopefully he'll become reasonable, and hopefully Zelensky will be reasonable too. You know, it takes two to tango, as they say, and we're going to find out. They hate each other. These two people hate each other. You know that better than anybody. And it makes it more difficult than it should be. This should be easier to do. But the level of hatred between Zelensky and Putin is very substantial.
Could I add one thing? What the president is doing today with these sanctions is putting more pressure, of course, on both parties, in this case on Russia. It's all about changing the calculus, making sure that Putin understands that the president's vision this weekend of having a ceasefire, stop where they are, as you literally said, and that this has to be step one now. And for him to really accept that vision and to come to the table. And then you have to put pressure, and this is exactly what he did.
Earlier, when Trump hinted he might send those missiles, the Kremlin reacted sharply. Spokesperson Dmitry Peskov warned that some versions of the Tomahawk can carry nuclear warheads and that Moscow was watching very closely. But what actually is the Tomahawk missile, and why do Ukraine wants it? The Tomahawk, designed by General Dynamics and later by Raytheon, is a long-range precision-guided cruise missile. It is 5.6 meters long, weight about 1600 kg and costs around $1.3 million each. It can travel over 1600 kilometers, guided by GPS and terrain matching systems, capable of hitting targets from land or sea with deadly accuracy. So while Zelensky hoped for the weapon that could change the game, Trump's message was clear: only US can fire the Tomahawk missiles, and US won't do that. For more news and updates, stay tuned to FPJ.